Alright, what's up everybody? Back once again for another session of arena grinding, man. I need to keep these units going, so we're not going to waste any time tonight. Just going to get a tweet out really quickly, and then we're going to begin. Let's see. Dear Strat Marvel Champions. Listen, I'm a little short on my arena points this round. If I sent in a support ticket saying my dog ate, actually we're gonna go with something more believable. My pet snake ate my arena points. Essentially, support ticket saying my pet snake ate my arena points. Would you be able to spot me some? Yes. No. Oh man, damn it, dude. Ah, God, couldn't get the fingers, the typing. Alright, anyway. I was a little short on arena points this round. If I sent in a support ticket saying my pet snake ate my arena points, would you be able to spot me some? Tweet. Alright. What up, everybody? We've got 2 super chats. Josh's came in first. I don't know how close they were. I wasn't watching to see if this should be a double or not. There's a few messages in between. So I think I'm just gonna go with a single slap. But Josh sent over $1, Josh Keeler, and also the Shed. Thank you both very much. I definitely do appreciate it. But fire in the hole. Slap. Josh, thank you very much once again. I don't think either of you had messages, right? Josh, no. Shed, I'm guessing the road trip. BG from Taylor Boston. We spent 15 hours on the road today delivering a PC to a good friend of ours. Dude, okay. That's cool, man. Hand delivering a PC to a friend. I like it. It's a long trip, but I like it. All right. Thank you, guys. Turn that off. Turn the auto thing. It for some reason it picks who it picks. But all right. Tom is back. Hunter, where is that guy? Tom saying bongus. We had almost a joke-free stream yesterday. But you know, part of me was worried. Is Tom okay? Radiant Sludge sending it over 101 saying, hey BG, rank 4 awakened Ronin, Massacre, Claire, Namor, or Magic. You've got quite a varied lineup there, man. I would say don't go with Ronin. Don't go with Massacre. Claire, Namor, or Magic are all very viable rank ups. It kind of just depends on what you need. Darn, I'm roadblocked here. If you don't need anyone in particular, then I would recommend Claire. She's the most versatile of the bunch. If you do have a need for Namor, especially his awakened ability, of course you'd have to make sure that he was awakened. Oh, whoops. I just wanted to see the previous quest. There we go. I had to do a little bit of an energy dump before we hit the arenas. Yeah, or if you need to power control, then Magic, you know. So it definitely does depend on what you need, but I'd say Claire is the most versatile if you just don't have anything in mind. Thank you very much, dude. Relic Crad sending over bucks saying I don't even have time to watch your stream tonight, but still got to show you some support. Well, dude, thank you very much, man. I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the support as always. We got a double potion lined up here. Let's go snag both of these guys. What's better than just doing a regular energy dump? An energy dump where you're picking up items, of course. 2 of them. Thomas Shaw sending over 5 saying, hey man, got a 5-star Cap Marvel movie and Hyperion within days of each other. Which is better to rank unduped? They're both great champs. Normally when they're both awakened, I say it kind of comes down to personal preference. Cap Marvel, unawakened, I'd probably lean more towards Cap Marvel if you have Nick Fury. Possibly even if you don't have Nick Fury. I don't know. They are both great champs. It's just I feel like what Cap Marvel gets out of her awakened ability is not quite as much, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong on this, as what Hyperion gets out of his. But yeah, man, it's largely personal preference. Both of those champions can be played unawakened, but of course they're both worth awakening. Both benefit from it a lot. So it's largely personal preference. But I would say overall, I Cap Marvel is probably the superior champion unawakened. It's a very close call, so you could really just pick whichever one you like more, and you wouldn't be wrong. There is one thing about Hyperion that you should know before making your rank up decision, and that's that Hyperion, he can be ranked up with one of the rank up gems from the later variants, whereas Cap Marvel cannot. So if you wanted to you know, delay your decision and see if you got one of those rank up gems, could end up having the materials to rank up both, kind of thing, you know. But either way, Thomas, dude, thank you very much for the 5. Definitely appreciate it, man. MSD, BG, sadness. It fills my soul at times. Perhaps I should find a soothing way to achieve continual joy, although darkness is truly inexorable. Momento mori. MSD, are you okay? What's happening? What is going on? Did you read one of Tom's jokes? Brian, my friend recently paid $1,000 for a limo, but it didn't come with a driver. Can you imagine spending all that money and having nothing to chauffeur it? Yeah, you must have read this. That's why that message from MSD came about. Oh, Tom, boo. You pick things up with your butt? Wait, what? Reminds me of that Adventure Time episode. What? Is that in reference to my energy dumping? Just beat Realm of Legends. What should I do next? I'm not uncollected. I would say continue working on Act 4. If you haven't already cleared that, the 100% rewards are pretty good from Act 4. And then start chipping away at Act 5. Ooh, we got the hashtag dog raid. This is a ghost dog raid, I'm guessing. Ghost dog, dude, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome all the ghost dog raiders. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon Are you making bacon pancakes right now? It's a little late for some bacon pancakes. Well, I guess it's never too late, but Josh sent it over another buck saying B Seaton McFabio G. What's your favorite D2 class and which MCOC champ is most like it in your opinion? Oh man, I mean, it's gotta be the sorceress, for sure. And which class is most like, in my opinion? I don't know. I'm leaning one of two different ways. Sorceress is pretty OP in Diablo 2, so I'm like, part of me wants to just name the most OP champions in MCOC. But they don't really, like, you know, like Ghost and Quake and stuff, they don't really play like Sorceress from Diablo 2. That would probably be more along the lines of one of the Mystic champions, like a Sorcerer Supreme. But yeah, they're such different games, you know, but just someone that spams specials, basically. Honestly, Man Thing it's not that far off. They may look very different, but they play the same. You just spamming specials. Josh, dude, thank you for another buck, man. Yeah, man, I liked them all, of course. I played them all a ridiculous amount of times. Sorceress was my favorite, followed probably by Amazon, but specifically the Javazon. I tried Boazons a million times, and every single time I tried them, I was always just like, it's okay. Not super into it though, you know. What's up, Brain? What's up, Lags? Guess Dingus doesn't know Adventure Time references. Oh, nope, I don't. Absolutely don't. Hey there, hi there, ho there. What's up, Star? Storm Pyramid X is most like Lightning Sork. You're probably right. Visually, at least. Yeah, Storm for sure. And even the ice part of her kit, because that's mostly what I played. Or I shouldn't say mostly, because again, I've played them all. I've played every single type imaginable, almost at least. But when I first played Diablo 2, that was like the first character I played, and it was a cold Sork, so yeah. Kind of feel like playing that game now. Okay, I gotta be honest. Oh man, it's such a game. I'm just thinking, like, visualizing it in my head. Oh man. Maximus Savage, what's up, dude? Senator 5 saying, howdy, Mr. Champion, sir. What's up, dude? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the 5. Have you done any Black Panther shenanigans today? Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Doom spam specials, and he's a sorcerer. That also fits. A lot of the mystics, I would say, it's like the classes essentially in Diablo 2. Maybe they line up better with just classes overall in this game rather than one particular character. Some similarities. Maybe it just works out for the mystics, though. I don't know. Storm is a goddess. I wish she was a little bit better, to be honest. I found her really fun to play, but I don't know, man. I just wish she was better. ABG, I'm a new viewer. Hi, sorry for confusing you so much because you have no idea who I am. Hit Monkey, I feel like we've talked before. I come from Seaton. Told me you were a great YouTuber. I just had to check your channel. Well, welcome.
The man loves beans.
Is that really what he said, though? You don't have to lie to me. Tell me the truth. What did Seaton say about me in this channel here? Because I have a few choice words for that dude. If I ever learn how to swim, I'm going straight across that pond. Just kidding. Oh man, dude, man, now that I said that, I actually haven't been swimming in a long time, man. It's been like 3 years since I've been in a pool. Has it really been that long? Damn, I think so. Bo McCubbin sent it over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, my dog drank some gasoline out of a drain pan in my garage. What? Didn't think at all that would happen. About 10 minutes later, he started running in circles and up and down the street like crazy. This lasted for half an hour, and then he collapsed. Is this just a terrible joke, I'm assuming? I hope so. I really hope so. I really hope that your dog did not drink gasoline. But I'm thinking this is a joke, like, because gasoline and running up and down the street. I hope this is a joke. Please tell me it's a joke, man. If that really happened, you'll have to let us know if the dog's okay. I can't boo or anything. I don't know if this is real or not. BG, what's a plumber's least favorite shoe? Clogs. Ugh. See, now that one I could boo. 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 Oh, I was just thinking about that dog now, man. Just hoping the dog's okay. Hoping this ain't a real story. Just maxed Mystic Dispersion, and Man-Thing is crazy now. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Without Mystic Dispersion, Man-Thing is... With Mystic Dispersion, pretty sweet. Brian, last Dongus. Oh, Tom, I think I already read your last. Yeah, I did. I accidentally threw up. Yo, BG, just got a 5-star Gwenpool. She's worth ranking up over Thor, Rag, and Ronin, right? I'm uncollected right now. Yeah, I'd say Gwenpool is better than those other champs. Yeah. Bo sent over another buck saying, yeah, he's fine now. He just ran out of gas. I don't know whether to boo or just be relieved that dog's okay. You know, I could do both. Boo. Bo. Oh, boo. Take a lap for that one. Boo. Thank you for the buck, but boo. Hey, BG, what should be my next rank 5 5-star? Awakened Omega Red and Blade, or an unawakened Ghost trying to become Cavalier? Well, do you run Suicides? If you run Suicides, then Omega Red and Ghost would be the better options. If you don't run Suicides, a little bit hard to say. It could still be one of those two champions if you don't have an answer for the Crossbones boss. Just because, yeah, they are so strong. I don't have enough info. I don't have enough info based on Masteries you run, the other champions that you have ranked up, things like that. But all three of those champions are good options. Gee, do you like Family Guy? Kind of. I don't really watch Family Guy. But I think the show's fine, you know. I haven't seen too many episodes of it. I think I think the show's funny, but they always lost me because they always just like bounced around so much. Every episode I watched, it's just like flashback to flashback to flashback or something like that, or not flashback necessarily, just like flash to a different sequence that they were talking about. And yeah, I always just kind of got lost. That's right. I just said cartoons are too advanced for me. If this game worked that way, I'd have a Mysterio and Gulk for my old second account. I must not have caught the first part of that. There really isn't a counter to it other than watching the timer. Oh, yeah, someone asking about Bane. I see a couple people talking about Bane. There's a few little tricks to Bane, but yeah, it's not so much having the right champion to counter it. Certain abilities can help. Like one of the problems about Bane is you can find yourself stuck in situations where you need to bait out a special from the opponent, and they're just not throwing their special, and you can't really hit them anymore. Otherwise, you know, they're either going to get to a higher special that is harder to evade, or just a special 3 and straight up you'll be dead. So power control can sometimes be helpful, but normally you're okay if you just start baiting specials early into the fight rather than, like, you know, waiting until their power meter is almost filled up. Those flashbacks are called cutaways. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. What do you watch, BG? Not much, really. My two favorite shows are Psych and Always Sunny. And I mean, one of those shows is not really on the air anymore, even though I still love it. And technically, they still making movies, so that's cool. I mean, I've watched other shows, of course, but I don't really watch too much TV. I mostly just play games with my kind of spare entertainment time, you know. The newest show that Laura and I have started watching, only a few episodes in, is Space Force on Netflix, and I kind of just feel indifferent about it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either, and I'm kind of hoping that it gets a little bit better, gets to that point where I do start to like it. You know, like sometimes the first season of something you watch, like the characters are still being developed and stuff, right? And you're not really sure. It's just like, okay. It usually happens with mostly like the shows that I watch the first season. It's like, it's okay, I guess. Let's see where it goes, you know? Kind of how I feel about it. Did you watch Endgame, BG? I did. Yep. I did watch Endgame. I'm all caught up with the Avengers movies, at least. I have not seen all of the MCU movies, but I've seen a little over half of them, probably. Watch Space Force, and I love it. All right, man. That's cool. That's cool. I definitely like a lot of the actors in Space Force, you know? That's the reason why I wanted to watch it. BG, why does your power bar look weird? It's bugged right now, and I think in the next update it'll be all better. And we know when next level up is. There's no schedule to the 22-hour events. But we haven't had one in a few days, so there's a high chance that it'll be the next event that comes up. But we don't know. Could still be days away, technically. Been trying to put a good spin on this joke. My house got completely obliterated by a tornado. Oh, because of the spin. Ah, boo. Boo. Yep, season 1 Parks and Rec is awful, but really hit its stride in season 3. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because you know, so many shows, I think they have a lot of potential, but you know, they get pulled, they get taken off air if there's not good ratings for the show and stuff like that, you know. I don't know how it works with like Netflix shows, but I feel like it's a lot easier for them to be like, yeah, let's do a second season, you know. Like maybe people, you know, like, because like if a show is on like some, you know, prime time 8 p.m. on Fox or something like that, it's competing with other shows of that same time slot. But on Netflix, it's like, okay, it's a new show. You can still watch all the other shows you're watching, and then when you finish those, hey, we got this new show for you. So I'm sure it pulls in a plenty big enough audience, like almost no matter what on Netflix, you know. So I'd be surprised if there wasn't like a, you know, second season with all the big names in it and everything like that. Unless it just cost them so much money because of all the big names in the show. I don't know. It's you. I'm here. I see you. Hello. Mama. Laura is in the chat. Laura has entered the building. So BG, if you had to pick, would you have Dr. Doom or Ghost as your top champion? It would be Doom for sure. I need the prestige, so it's not even really a choice. The choice has been made for me by the game. But then again, the choice has not been made for me because I don't have either of these champions. So yeah, if I had to pick, I would choose Ghost, but we do not get to pick. BG, what is the best way to rank champs up even though I have rank 3 5-star, but I still can't get uncollected yet with them? Well, rank 3 5-star, I'd say you're supposed to have like a rank 4 or 2 before going for uncollected. Have you completed Act 4 100%? Because Act 4, it gives you the catalyst that you need. It gives you the tier 2 alpha to take your champion up to rank 5. And if you're missing other catalysts, then you know, you can get that stuff from the glory store. And take your champions, take 1 or 2 of them at least up to rank 4, and yeah, you'll have a much easier time. It'll still be difficult, still be challenging, but that's what that content is kind of balanced around, you know? Man, had something in my throat for a second there, but yeah, like if you're ever, I mean, you know, Kabam doesn't officially tell us what the content is balanced for and what champions you should have to do that content. They kind of have that little hey, your champions, your average rating or your total team rating should be this number. But that number, I mean, what does that really tell you? You know? But if you just look at the catalyst that they give you before you approach that content, that's usually a pretty good indicator. It's usually a pretty good indicator to you know, to grab that stuff and then use it in order to keep progressing. Just the same way that, you know, some people try to go for Cav really early, but there's tier 5 basic at the end of Act 5, so the game is setting you up. You should have a rank 5 5-star champion when going for Cav. It's not required, but it gives it to you. But Seaton got uncollected with rank 3 and rank 4 4-stars. I guess Seaton's just really, really good. It's different if you like start over on a different account. A lot of people who have already pushed through and, you know, been playing this game for years, they could do something similar. It's just your first time going for it. No way. It's tough. And when I say no way, I mean, yeah, some people would still be able to do it, but, you know, 99% of the player base would not. They got to get those additional rank ups. The only thing coming out of your throat is these dang tangents. Oh my goodness. Really? Hunter? Really? The last one is, hey, Laura. What is this? Dang it. Dingus. I think I wanted Dingus to read that one. Assume it's SpongeBob, though. Do you like / have a favorite animated show, BG? It probably is SpongeBob. I'm trying to think of other animated shows that I like. I don't like that many animated shows. I mean, well, like I was just saying, I don't like that many TV shows, period, right? So it's not that I dislike animated shows. It's just there's just not that many shows that I watch at all. I like SpongeBob, specifically like the first 4 seasons or something like that. I don't know. It feels like SpongeBob changed. It's probably I've never really looked into it, but there might be something online as to like why the show changed. I don't know. Maybe Nickelodeon, the writers. I don't know. But in any case, early SpongeBob is amazing. Simpsons, South Park. The Simpsons was my favorite growing up for sure. I remember I could still picture my grandmother's living room, and I would lay just on my back, like right up against like the TV stand. I would just lay on my back watching, like as close as possible to it, like feet touching it, and we would go over there every Sunday, and we either had to like leave before The Simpsons started so we can get home and watch The Simpsons, or we had to stay until The Simpsons was over. Cause yeah, The Simpsons was amazing. I loved it. So that was my favorite. I see someone mentioning Futurama. Futurama was okay. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. I also, by the way, haven't watched The Simpsons in many years. I don't think this has anything to do with it, but I actually watched a YouTube video not that long ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago, something like that, about like how Homer changed over the years, and how it like made him less lovable or something like that. And it was a pretty compelling video, but I think I stopped watching when I was so young that I didn't understand why I stopped watching. I don't know, man. You know what it was? It's probably when I got into online games and they just consumed my life. That's when I got into Diablo 2. I just was like, TV? No, I don't need TV in my life. I have online video games. South Park is great too. Every once in a while, I'll watch an episode of South Park, or even just like a clip on YouTube, and I'm like, this is the funniest thing ever. These guys are geniuses. And yet I never really feel like I want to watch South Park. It's weird. I guess it's just the same thing though. It's the same thing as all this. I just like playing video games more than I like watching TV, even if it's really good TV. Do parents still tell their kids that sitting too close to the TV is bad for their eyes? I mean, I don't know. I think my eyes were doomed either way. I can't remember if my parents were telling me that or not. I think they were. I don't know. But gee, would you consider doing a watch along from recommendations from fans? Could be quite fun. No, it's not really possible to do something like that on YouTube. Not in any good way. Even on Twitch, it's difficult to do things like that. But especially YouTube, my streaming privileges will be revoked completely. So yeah, I can't do that, man. The only way to do it is like, okay, we're all gonna watch this, but we have to like sync up together, and there's no audio or visuals on the channel or anything like that. We're all just kind of sitting here assuming that we're all watching it, and I don't really like it. Don't like that idea. When The Simpsons first came out, I was in 7th grade, and all about that Eat My Shorts merch. Oh man, the Eat My Shorts merch. Speaking of shorts, what about Salute Your Shorts? Oh, that was a show right there. I remember you saying that you do wear glasses. Quick, my fingers might hold it up. Oh, talking to Roboto. Cade did it like that. He did, but I never really, as much as I loved Cade, I never really watched those streams because I wasn't watching along, you know? But you've never seen any Marvel animated stuff before, BG. I have. I did watch a, like, so the Marvel animated stuff, I think that was always like the Saturday morning cartoon type stuff, right? There was a few occasions where I watched like Iron Man. I think there was an animated Iron Man show, right? And then just X-Men. There was, you know what I really wanted to watch when I was really excited about as a kid? But because I could never wake up early enough to watch these shows. Mega Man. Dude, I wanted to watch Mega Man like you guys wouldn't believe. I so badly wanted to watch the Mega Man cartoon. I always wanted to watch Sonic too, and there was a few of them, but I could never watch the stuff. They came on too early. I've been a night owl my entire life, pretty much. BG, do you watch DC stuff? I mean, kind of similar story. I've watched, I mean, I've seen some of the Batman movies. I've seen some Superman movies. I haven't seen any of the new Superman movies. I mean, I haven't seen anything new out of DC in, God, man, a long time, actually. I want to say like 10 plus years. The last DC thing I saw was the Batman movie that had the dude who played the Joker that passed away that everyone loved as the Joker. I can't remember. It's Heath Ledger. That's his name, right? That's the last anything DC that I saw. I'm pretty sure, at least. But yeah, I watched. I did see, like, you know, some of the Batman animated shows as a kid too, but it was the same thing as like the Marvel stuff. It was just never on when I was around, or I didn't know the channels, or I was just too busy playing video games. I don't know. All of the above, maybe even. You got another question. Do you think it'd be better to first wait. Do you think it'd be better to first unlock in my master tree Assassin or Recoil? Okay, so Recoil is a terrible mastery. The only reason that you want to unlock Recoil is because of the masteries beyond it. Liquid Courage and Double Edge. Those are the suicide masteries right there. And if people could skip out on Recoil, then almost everyone would skip out on Recoil almost all of the time. Oh, Bo, by the way, I see you sent over another buck. Sorry, man, I got caught up in a tangent. I'll read that message in just a sec. But yeah, Recoil, it's fine to go that direction in the mastery tree, but you don't want to unlock it unless you're also planning on unlocking the masteries beyond it, you know? Assassin is kind of a safe bet. It's not quite as powerful as the masteries, like the suicide masteries, but it also doesn't come with the drawbacks that the suicides have. So it's kind of up to you which way you want to go. If you are going to invest in the suicide masteries, I'd recommend checking out the some of the videos that I've made on them. where I go into detail kind of like the types of champions that work well with them. Because here's the thing about Masteries. Masteries, they're just there to enhance the power of your champions. So some Masteries work better with some champions, and some Masteries are terrible for some champions. And the Suicide Masteries, those ones are the probably the most, like, sometimes insanely powerful and sometimes insanely sucky type of things, you know. But yeah, I recommend looking into. I made a vid earlier this year about Suicide Masteries. Probably just want to watch that. All right, Bo sent over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying SpongeBob changed because after a few seasons, every time they tried to create new material, they realized that The Simpsons did it. Who's your favorite SpongeBob character? I thought that was what happened with South Park. Because didn't South Park have that Simpsons did it thing? SpongeBob, I felt like, was totally different than Simpsons, but maybe I'm just not smart enough to see it. The SpongeBob felt like it changed. It felt like it became more kid friendly. It felt like it became more just like attention grabby type of, I don't know, like less well-written jokes and more just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it definitely felt like it was made more for kids. I mean, it's a kid's show, and the first few seasons, it's, you know, it's totally fine for kids, but it was like that sweet spot of, okay, if you're older, you could still laugh at this stuff. Kind of like a lot of the animated movies that, you know, the best animated movies, they're the ones that, you know, you could watch. I mean, I don't have any kids, but I'm assuming you could take your kids to the movie and then still not have a miserable time yourself, right? Like, oh man, I always think of Over the Hedge. Love that movie. That was one of the first animated movies that Laura and I saw together. And yeah, things like that. SpongeBob, it definitely feels like it just went like total kid mode. Okay, Skull the Cosmic One sent over to saying you should try Ultimate Alliance console game, fun. Is that the Avengers, the new Avengers game? I don't have any consoles, so yeah, I won't be trying it. Either way, I saw a little bit of it. I don't know. It didn't really look like something I'd be too interested in, to be honest. The game looked fine, but just not my type of game. Like, games like that, I'm sure if I was just sitting on a couch with a buddy and he was like, hey, you want to play this with me? I'd be like, okay, sure. And we'd have some fun, but it's not the type of game I would, like, seek out kind of thing, you know? But yeah, I don't even have any consoles. I mean, it might be out on PC. Now that I think about it, I think someone might have said it's on PC too, but... because of course I do have a PC. Yeah. Dude, thank you very much for the 2. Stealth Ghost sent it over 10 saying, hey BG, when does the opportunity for Legends end? I should probably go after this and check at AQ. It's been 8 hours since I've done it. Oh goodness. I've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all day. Oh man. Well, best place to go is the forums. I'll try to do a quick check for you. Probably only take me a minute to pull it up here. They send out an in-game mail that you could, if you're ever planning on doing a Legends run, just take a screenshot when you get the in-game mail for the new monthly event quest. But if you lose that for any reason, just go to the forums. And this is the August event quest. And here we go. How do I get the Legends title associated with the Master difficulty? Blah, 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 blah. First or fastest 100 players. Within the first 2 weeks of the event being live. Where's the date? Okay. Here we go. Those attempting Legends runs. This is what I was looking for. We'll have until 10 a.m. PST on August 19th. So we got a couple more days here. Couple more days. South Ghost sent over another 2, saying last or 2 for Laura. Last or 2 for Laura. Felt like all the complaining. Yeah, change the humor for SpongeBob, maybe. Perhaps it might have. I don't know. Honestly, like it's possible that people were complaining that, hey, my kid's watching this, and you just mentioned the French Ticolaire or something like that. I don't know. It's some slightly adult themed stuff. It's possible that's what happened, but I almost feel like it was more just like some executive was like, hey, you know, I think it'll be better if we just make this more, even more directed at kids. Or maybe they just got rushed. Maybe they were like, hey, you know, we need this next season now. This show is super hot right now. The kids love it. We need it the next season. No time to write. Just go. Put out as many episodes as possible. Maybe something like that. Who knows? Is that B Manny in here? B Manny, what's up, dude? Last Baldy for explanation. All right, what is the explanation? It all went downhill after the SpongeBob movie because the creator of the show left and Nickelodeon took over. Oh, yeah, I did hear something. Now that you mentioned it, I did hear something like that. Well, that makes sense if that's what it was. Yeah, I mean, this is all probably just a quick Google search away, and yet here we are speculating about a show that came out 20 years ago or however long. But yeah, that makes sense. Can anyone get him to do a 1-hour tangent tonight? Don't tempt me, because I could do it. PG, my Silver Surfer is rank 3. My Hyperion is rank 4. They're both 5 stars. Who's worth ranking up? In my opinion, Hyperion is the far stronger of the 2 champions. Powering out 5 hours ago. It's so damn hot outside, chilling in my truck, enjoying the AC. Oh man, dude, losing power always sucks, but losing power because of heat or just during a heat wave or something like that, oh god, man, it just makes things 10 times worse. You don't really have anything to distract yourself from the heat. You're just like, I know the feeling. I definitely know the feeling. Favorite line from Patrick was when he ate the peanut and onions and everyone started running from him and he told SpongeBob, but I was one of the beautiful people. Oh man, it really is so good. Brian, why don't you tell everyone how you miss me because you had to figure out the cleaning products by yourself? What are you talking about? I didn't know. What? I'm an adult. I'm perfectly capable of doing all the things. Myself. I feel like, you know what I felt like today? Because I was doing laundry today, and I felt like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. I was Kevin McAllister. I was just sitting there, like, holding laundry, like, hello? Hello. I'm an adult. Stroke of my saber sent over buck saying, hi BG, how's your night so far? Dude, I'm doing good. Took your advice of taking up hold on. Took your advice of taking up between Sorcerer Supreme and Red Guardian, and took up OG Black Panther. What? He's fun with his bleeds. My first run rank 5 ever. First run rank 5. I'm guessing that's a typo. Oh, that's probably fun. I couldn't figure it out. First fun rank 5 ever. That's probably what it is. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I see the correction. Well, hey, man, you do you. That's all I could say, I guess. Oh, man. Wait, what? I just say on Hunter, but of course he ignores my comments. I read like 3 of your comments. All right, Lakers Bodyguard is sending over a buck as well. Lakers Bodyguard, there's no message. It's just a piece of cake. This has to be something wrong. And now I see another message from you that just says fits. Did YouTube not send your previous message, or at this point you're just like, just take the cake and get out of my face? Is that what's going on here? Well, thank you very much. Here, I'm gonna write your message for you. Beaver, how are you? Enough about you. So I was thinking about you while I was reading a book, thinking, hey, when is BG gonna learn to read? I know, he'll learn to read on his birthday. Happy birthday! How did I do? Was that a spot on Lakers Bodyguard message right there? So when Laura called the cops to check on you, you hid under the bed. Yeah, kind of. Our laundry is seriously the easiest part. Everything is always preset. You just have to push start on both washer and dryer. Wait, I didn't have to change the... Oh, that's what happened. No, I'm just kidding. It was not my first time doing the laundry. And Laura knows that I know, but... Not gonna lie, sounds like something he would type. Yeah, there we go. Excellent, yes. Somebody deleted my comment. Why? I don't know. Did somebody delete your comment? Were you spamming or anything like that? I don't know. Could have been an accident if you weren't. I don't know. Should make a movie about BG's life story. It'd be 4 hours long. Easy. Fits. It would have to be... I mean, I'm waiting for Netflix to contact me. Waiting for Netflix to contact me. Like, I basically want a full... Like, instead of the Last Dance documentary that they did. Well, I guess that wasn't originally by Netflix, but... You know, it's on there now. But instead of that, it would probably be like The Last Bean or The Last Banana. It's gonna be like a 10, 12 episode type of thing. 4 hours is just, I mean, come on. We'd have to leave out too much. Yo BG, did you hear they're gonna make a remake of Home Alone with 38-year-old Macaulay Culkin as 10-year-old Kevin McAllister? Swear to God, I saw it on Twitter. Is this a real thing though? Because I mean, Twitter isn't always the best source. I mean, if it was from an official source on Twitter, I suppose. I'm gonna have to look into this in a second. But Lakers Bodyguard, you sent over an ice cream cone this time. Thanks, man. Thanks for another buck. An ice cream cone to go with, or like the last fart. What? Thank you for the ice cream cone, though. Struck my saber, sent it over Buck saying, so was that picture of Hector's ally that was Danish that he tweeted? That really wasn't you? Well, you be the judge. For those of you that don't know, it's talking about this picture right here. We look nothing alike. How could you believe that that was me? Okay, hold on. Home Alone remake. Here's everything to know about the Home Alone remake. I can't click on any of these websites in case they have, like, auto-playing videos and stuff. I guess I'm gonna have to look into this later. But that'd be ridiculous. I'd watch it. That'd be ridiculous. That's what you're gonna look like next year? He's a handsome fella. Maybe. Okay, let's keep this grind going. I'm way too lax on the grind at the moment. I need to keep going. I'm way behind on milestones. I mean, when I say way behind, I've got the final 3 arenas pretty much covered. I'll definitely get those, but the first 2 arenas, I would like to get the units out of those too, and right now I'm very far behind on that. So. Since Marvel is known for alternate realities, that can be an alternate reality of you, possibly. That's what he would look like if he went outside. Yeah, that's the thing. Guys, that's an outside picture of me. You guys ever seen me outside? I don't think so. GG, do you think I should take up 5-star Symbiote Supreme or Morningstar for my Mystic spot? They're both great champions. Kind of different, but they do cover similar territories in a way. I personally prefer Symbiote Supreme between the two, but yeah, it's kind of depends on 1, just personal preference, and 2, exactly where you plan on using those champions. For example, the incursions is not really something that people rank specifically for usually, but just as an example piece of content, like I'd much rather have a Morningstar in the incursions than I would Symbiote Supreme kind of thing. The champion boss in 6.2.6, I personally prefer to have Symbiote Supreme. Some people personally rather have Morningstar. And yeah, a lot of personal preference. You better be going outside to take out the trash. I actually need to take out the trash tonight. Yeah. I've got some watermelon remains in there right now. Which, by the way, I'm finally out of the watermelons. I ate the last watermelon that you got before you left. Finally out. BG, decades of video games have more than likely left you unjustifiably overconfident in your ability to break open wooden crates. Last Zarnian, you're probably right. But you know what? I'm not gonna let it stop me. There could be precious goods in those crates, like gold, jewelry, apples, which would sustain my health entirely. You guys ever think it's weird that like if you can get like karate chopped or shot in the face during a video game or something, right? And then you like just walk by an apple, and just that apple alone is able to heal you. It better not be on the floor, I swear to God. It's not on the floor. My goodness. Next weekend is the free beta for the Avengers game. If you want to try it out for a stream, it might be fun. Just thought I'd let you know. Appreciate you letting me know, but no, I don't really have any interest in it. But thanks for letting me know. Usually you're playing Arena a lot these days. Or any suggestions? How could we manage to play without getting bored? Yeah, the Arena, if you notice, I'm hardly ever looking down at my phone. I mean, I do look down at my phone, I glance down at it and stuff like that, right? I'm looking at it right now, but usually I'm not paying attention too much. I'm doing like the bare minimum in order to get by. I glance down at my phone and then I'm doing something else. My attention is elsewhere. Now, that could be a million different things that you're doing. You could choose to, you know, watch a show or a movie or a stream or whatever. YouTube, there's a billion different videos on YouTube that you could be looking at, right? Or you could do something that is just Audible, like today's sponsor, the sponsor of the stream, brought to you by Audible. I wish. Yeah, you could listen to a podcast or an audiobook or just music or anything like that. And basically, you got to find something that you enjoy and just have the Arena as, like, I don't know, just part of what you're doing. If you're focused just solely on the Arena, you will lose your mind. You can do it sometimes, but if that's all you ever did, you will lose your mind. You will not want to play the Arena. You gotta find something else to do while playing. Christopher Cardova sent over 2 saying, BGE, should I make love or war? Ooh, that's tough because they're both such good options. I'm gonna have to go with first make war and then make love. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh geez, man. I mean, it's that old saying, right? War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Wait, does that count as an old saying if it's from a song? Either way, I choose love. Thank you for the 2 though. You set up an email for sponsors yet? Clobbering time. Nah. They could all go kick rocks. I don't know if I'll ever do that for this channel. I might. I've said it before. I don't actually have anything against sponsors for videos and stuff like that. I think it's good, man, you know? The sponsors allow people to make more videos. It's awesome. And then all those videos people get to watch for free. They just got to listen to a tiny little sponsor spot. I feel like that's a fair trade. But yeah, I have no way for them to really contact me, and I don't really intend on changing that anytime soon. Maybe at some point I will. Corey Guns sent it over $1. Sorry, where are you saying? Hang on. Let me get through this. There we go. Where are you at? Where are you at? Aha! That's why I couldn't find your previous message, because there is none. Well, Corey, dude, thank you very much for the $1. Definitely appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Pelons Incorporated sending over $1 saying, Beaver, how the hell are you? Great. And no, this is my first time here. Don't fight. I'll throw a banana to your baldy heady anyways. Or no, but hold on. I read that wrong. I'll throw a banana to your baldy heady. Anyways, I was on the freeway like 10 minutes ago and saw a cake mid-highway. You don't believe me? Go see it. What? So happy birthday. What is this message? Liquor's Bodyguard you've officially lost it, man. You've officially lost it, I think. I'm pretty sure. Damn, my super chat didn't send right. Dude, just pop the message in the chat. I'll look for it. All right, I think we need to hop out of this arena. I've still got more champions I could use, but I'll wait till my top champs refresh. Like I said, I gotta get started on these arenas. I don't know if I'll have time for all the milestones, but I'll get what I can. Actually, I should. Well, no, my 6 stars, they're gonna be back. I'll finish this up with the 6 stars. The other arena, I'll save some time that way. Let's just hop into the 2s and 3-star arena. Okay, Corey, do you think I should upgrade my Longshot? He's my only 4-star mystic. I think it's fine to upgrade your Longshot. He's definitely not a bad champion. But I don't want you to really, like, I don't think it's a great idea to go too all in, maybe. I'm trying to think. Early on, would it be good to, like, fully rank him up, or should you stop at, like, just a couple ranks in? I would say this. I'm trying to imagine where your account is at right now. And if you're saying that's your only 4-star mystic, I'm guessing, I could be wrong about this, but I'm guessing that right now you're working with 4-star champions that are about rank 3. And it would be totally fine to take up that Longshot to rank 3. And even rank 4 when you eventually get the materials for it. But I would probably stop there. Like, I probably wouldn't keep going to rank 5 when, you know, whenever you do get all those resources. If I'm wrong about where you're currently at in the game, let me know, and my advice will probably stay pretty similar, but I might adjust things. Okay, Act 4 just starting, and yes, only 4 stars and 2 5s. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Longshot, he's a powerful champion. There are stronger champions, I would say, but he is powerful enough that he'll allow you to keep progressing and popping open more crystals. So you want to kind of use him as like a, you know, just you're literally going to be using him. You know, you're going to be ranking him up a little bit, and then you're going to ditch him later when you use him to get some stronger champions. But he's great to use for the time being. I would say he's stronger than a lot of the Mystic champions, so certainly not a bad one to rank up a bit for now. Thank you for the buck once again. Brian, I'm falling asleep. Read my last, or my dad will be upset with you. All right, well, I need to read this last immediately. What is this? So my dad was using turtle wax today. Hey, I told him you advertised to use that stuff on your bald head for shine. He said his is for chrome. So he wants to know if you have a chrome dome. I would say that this. Oh no, I went to the wrong one. I went to go to this one. This speaks for itself. Oh man, my joke got ruined by by clicking on the wrong thing in OBS. Son of a. This beautiful head, this beautiful shine. Damn it! I wish I didn't click on the wrong one. My eyes. Pixie Bell, when you say that, all I could think of is the guy from SpongeBob. My leg! So no. Shut up. It's chrome and beautiful. Question for Bald Seaton. What is your favorite kind of cheese? This is tough. You know, when I was a kid, it was string cheese, clearly. I also did like the slices of American cheese. Grilled cheese, which I guess was made with those slices of American cheese. And then, you know, mozzarella sticks entered my life and never really looked back. It's gotta be mozzarella for the sticks and the pizza, and yeah. Nathan, I feel like I'm gonna mess up your last name if I try, Nathan, so how about I just say Nathan G on this one. He sent over 10. Dude, thank you very much. Super generous of you, saying, BG, long time listener, first time caller. Love the channel. Thank you, dude. Saying 5-star generic awakening gem on rank 5 Doom or rank 5 Cap Marvel. I'm sorry, rank 4 Cap Marvel. Do have Nick Fury. I am Cavalier working variants next. Okay, okay. Ooh. This is tough. I feel like the value play is probably to awaken Cap Marvel. These are champions that I don't use a ton, but I'm definitely leaning more towards Cap Marvel. Gonna want a second opinion from all the people in the chat right now. The way I look at it is that Doom, his awaken ability is fine. It's not bad, but it's not really essential for his kit. It comes into play sometimes, but Cap Marvels, I feel like when you get the hang of it, when you have that indestructible to work off of, I've been told at least, and what I've seen in videos, is that it can really be a game changer and save you all kinds of health loss and stuff like that, and just in general would be more valuable. You know, you'll kind of earn back what you're putting into the champion by saving resources. Doom, sometimes this is pretty important. It says whenever Doom nullifies a power gain buff, he receives one for himself, granting 20% of his max power over 3 seconds. That's pretty darn cool in some situations. I hear that this is insanely powerful for something like fighting Vision Arcus. Maybe some other situations. And then also the second part of it is that if the opponent isn't already shocked, whenever Doom nullifies any buff, they have a chance to be inflicted with a shock, and of course that can be helpful too. But yeah, I think Cap Marvel. Let me see what other people say on this one though. If we did have anyone chime in. Cap Marvel for sure, someone's saying. Don't see too many people commenting on it, but yeah, I'm definitely leaning more towards Cap Marvel on this one. Especially, you know, you mentioned you have Nick Fury, so you're likely going to be using Cap Marvel a bunch. And yeah, I think the value is there. Oh, you sent over another 2 saying last name is pronounced Joya. Okay, all right. I may forget that. But for now, that's easy enough, man. Very easy. Nathan Joya. All right. Well, dude, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the now 12 bucks that you sent over. Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to this grind. Hey BG, I think I just discovered the 4th law of thermodynamics. Last Sarnian. Are you serious? If you accidentally make a farting sound with your chair in a crowded room, it's impossible to recreate that sound. Dude, you're telling me, man. It definitely is. It damn sure is, man. It's not just in a crowded room. There's been times Laura and I will be sitting together and I'd go to stand up and just walk away and I do some kind of weird hop move And I don't know, it makes a sound, and I'm like, that wasn't a fart though. Oh man. Wait, is this actually a Tom joke free week? No, we already read one of Tom's jokes. What is Tom saying? PG doesn't work for Kabam. This is true. That was not a joke. Did Tom actually stop making jokes, or did I just not see them? Two windmills are standing in a wind farm. One asks, "What's your favorite kind of music?" The other says, "I'm a big metal fan." Did I just get set up? Hunter, did you set me up to go find one of Tom's last messages? I feel like I just got played. Boo the both of you. Boo. I don't care if you were in on it or not. Boo. Both of you, get out of here. Boo. Doom needs Sig 200. Cat Marvel is useful at Sig 1. You think he needs it? Hold on, let me read the other part of your message here, Clobberin. Doom is good for niche utility. Cat Marvel allows for some more leeway. No utility, but it's clutch in certain circumstances, but can hurt her ignition if you get clipped with a special. Really? I didn't know that. But it sounds like you're still siding with Cat Marvel on this one, right? I think at least. BG, what's up, Thanos? Saying I'm going for Legends tomorrow and I'm using Corvus. All right. When I redo my Masteries, should I have lesser and regular cruelty empty? No. Precision you don't need. You can have precision empty. Cruelty, it's not going to help you a ton once you have him like fully charged up. But before you get your charge, before you gain all of that extra crit damage rating, cruelty is still good to have. Precision is the one that you can just totally scrap and just put those points in literally anything else will be better because you have guaranteed crits. Corvus gains nothing from the precision mastery. So yeah, the greater strength or something like that would be better even, you know. A mastery that normally doesn't have a lot of value would at least give him something. Okay, update from Clobberin here. Honestly, Doom and Cat Marvel are both top tier for their classes and have little to no overlap. Very hard to compare the two. That's true. That is true. They're both such good champions. You really can't go wrong either way between the two. You could honestly just... You could play both of them unawakened. This actually might be a good thing to do, Nathan. You could play both of those champs unawakened, and whichever champ you just naturally find yourself using more, you can just awaken that champion. Just go all in on the one that you're seem to be playing the most, you know. They're both extremely powerful. Like Clobberin Time said, hard to compare to one another because they do have completely different kits and everything. But yeah. Game Center sending over a buck. Game Center, thank you very much. Where's your last? Here we go. Hey BG, hopefully I'll get my first 6-star tomorrow. Okay, man. It's a big day, dude. The first 6-star crystal. I hope it's someone good. Don't be too disappointed if you don't strike gold on your first crystal, but hey man, here's to hoping that you do get somebody really good. Someone that doesn't need to be awakened. It's a powerful champion to have. And just remember this too. No matter which champion you pull, they don't always need to be like the flashiest of champions. Like, I'll give you an example. My first 6-star was Nebula. Now Nebula, you pull Nebula as a 5-star, and it's just like, okay. It's not really a champion that gets used too much. Not worth ranking up in most cases, right? But the 6-star is basically a ranked up, like a rank 4 or 5-star, you know, without having to invest the catalyst. And I've used my 6-star Nebula because of that a bunch of times. So they don't always have to be the most amazing champ in order to be useful, just because they kind of have that default power level to them, you know. But yeah, man, good luck. I hope you get somebody really good. Abdo sent it over $1. Where are you at, Abdo? I did not even know you were in the chat tonight. Are you in the chat tonight? Hold on. Abdo, there's no message. You sent over $1 with no message? Is it? Alright, I can't tell if you guys are messing with me at this point or if you just felt like sending over $1. But Lakers Bodyguard sent over $1 earlier and there was no message. And now you? I'm starting to think if there might be an issue with YouTube or something. I don't even know. But here's one from Lakers Bodyguard saying, Beaver, serious comment here. So I must have pulled a muscle today because my back hurt when I turn. So now I walk like a damn robot. Also, look at the pronunciation of Pelon. Oh man, have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Is it, Helone? Helen, like melon? Just with the P? I don't know. Sorry, been a while since the no read last make BG waste time looking buck. You son of a... Damn it, Abdo. Stroke of my saber sent over $1. With the message retracted. It's also because BG has a vendetta against you, Pixie Bell? That's the last message I see here. Was there a different message? The message that got retracted? What is happening? There is no personal vendetta. Hold on, I gotta look up how to say this word for Lakers Bodyguard. Wait, here's a message from Stroking My Saber saying, Hey BG, what do you call bears with no ears? Boo. Just the B. Alright, hold on. Pelon. I'm gonna look up the meaning first. You told me the meaning before. Okay, from Spanish, Pelon, bald or hairless animal. Person with a bald or shaved head. Uses as a noun of Pelon. Okay, Pelon. Pronunciation.
Pelón. Pelón.
Pelon. Is that how I have to say it? Do I have to sound like a robot?
Pelón.
Pelon. I'm gonna keep saying Pelon because Pelon doesn't sound as cool. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man. All right, Rudy 2020 sending over 100 rupees. Rudy, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, no question today, just keep the good work. Oh, well dude, Rudy, thank you very much, man. Appreciate them rupees, dude. Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to it. Paylone. Is that what it's supposed to be? I see Paylone, I see Pelon. Oh man. I'm gonna go Pelon. ABG, I just sold Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with my 4-star rank 4 Awakened Omega Red. Is that good? Yeah, man, it's definitely good. That's the first step into completing the, I was going to say the road, but it's really the realm. The road is something different. The road is the road to the labyrinth. But yeah, man. Good stuff, man. It takes everyone a lot of tries, usually at least, unless you're just the god at this game, but it usually takes people a whole lot of tries, a lot of trial and error and practice and stuff like that to take down Winter Soldier the first time. And I remember the first time I did it, I couldn't repeat it. I used Star-Lord, and it took me like 30 something tries, like in a row, to finally be able to do it. And then I couldn't repeat it again. It took me like another 6 or so tries. Finally got it. And then eventually, you know, just practiced more and more, got it more consistent, got stronger champions, all that. So yeah, man, you're not too far away from being able to do the entire Realm of Legends. You just need a good counter to like the poison from Scarlet Witch and some anti-healing measures for Wolverine, and then you're good to go. When are we gonna get a McFabio sequel? I need to catch up my main account here. I gotta clear the abyss and all that stuff, so I don't know exactly when, but yeah, this is kind of the main focus for right now. But I definitely want to make more side accounts. Jack almost sent it over 20 of them Australian bucks. Jack, just saying, yo, what's up, dude? Thank you very much for the very generous 20. Appreciate that, man. Lakers bodyguard being very generous with his burger that he sent over too. How'd you know I was hungry? Lakers bodyguard, thank you, dude. Where's... Do you have a last? Just for you, Pixie Belle. And Pixie Belle says, hate you so. I don't know if there's a different message here. Oh, wait, it's after the super chat. All right, I'm off to bed. Good night, all. And bye, Pixie, with some angel faces. All right, have a good night, dude. Thank you very much. ABG, is Iron Man Infinity War worth rank 5 as a 5-star? Because I am thinking of taking him up. Or should I wait for someone like Ghost? Whew. This advice is tough to share about Iron Man Infinity War. I think that he's a powerful champion. I took mine to rank 5, and I don't regret it. But realistically, I don't use the champion almost anywhere. He's tough to play to like maximum ability. It's pretty tough to keep the plasmas up and stuff like that. It became a little bit more reasonable when he got that synergy with Stealth Spidey, but without that synergy, oh, it is brutal. And yeah, I don't know. He's a fine champion, but for most people, I probably would not recommend ranking him up. And I'd probably recommend just waiting for another strong tech champion to come your way. If you like him, you know, don't let me stop you from ranking him, but yeah, for the average person, I'd recommend probably going a different direction, different champion. Folks, no caps, no spamming, no friends requests, no obscenities. Not asking much here. The obscenities are fine. The rest of the stuff, though, fits. You're spot on. I mean, you know, obscenities to a point. If it crosses the line, then eh. But the chat can be slightly less family friendly than I keep it audio wise. Star sent it over a buck. Star. Thank you for the buck. This better be about roller skates. There's no message. Are you trolling too? Did you guys coordinate this? In the mod chat or something? What's going on here? Just wanted to see you try and look for it, or no, it was a fake out. Had to. Starting to have trust issues with these super chats here. Star, thank you very much for the buck. Oh man. What mod chat? Is the mod chat gone? Stroking my saber sent it over buck saying, okay, BG, I'm off to bed. I'll stop harassing you. And I think Lakers bodyguard wanted you to say Pelon for Pixie Bell. Good night, BG. Keep up the good work. Oh, is there something? I must have missed those messages. Pixie Bell's in chat. Fix his hair and adjust tie. Oh man. One day I'm gonna dress up for the stream. I'll put a nice tie on. Suit and tie. Hit up the arena. Oh, maybe I should do that for the next big champion I go for. Like, what if there's a new champion, new sick champion that comes out that'll help me get through the abyss, right? The second coming of Aegon. I need to go all out to get him, including dressing for the I gotta dress for the champions that I want, not the champions that I have, you know? BG, I'm so excited. Football just started and ready for my senior year. Luckily, I'm part of a small town, Idaho, so my league isn't canceled and school starts the 25th. So I'm really happy to have a schedule. All right, man. Well, cool, dude. Good luck with your season and all that. Good luck, man. Get rickrolled. Oh man. The old Rick rolling. Wait, did roller skate? Ooh, roller skate comment. Did roller skate for an hour in the kitchen? Did you? Just off balance, arm flailing moments. Also got helmet today. All right. That's cool. Oh man, the first home that the first home that I ever knew. I'm making this sound weird. Like I was in some, like, not with my parents or something like that. But the first home that I grew up in, it was a 2-family house with a basement that was like shared between like, you know, between my family and the people who lived upstairs, who I was too young to really even like know the people upstairs. But anyway, they didn't really use the basement. And it was, you know, it had like concrete floors and some steep steps going down, but then you could go all the way around them. So what we would do, we would just skate in circles all the time down there. And it was actually really fun. It was kind of dangerous because sometimes we'd crash into like the hot water heater and stuff, but it was fun. I liked it. Thanos sent it over buck saying, BG, I have 6 points left to use. I can get to 4 to 5 assassin or max greater strength. Any advice? I would probably say the greater strength is the way to go. And here's why. You're going to be fully boosted, right? If the opponent is below 18% health, they're not going to survive an attack either way. So that additional damage that you get from assassin is almost never going to be noticed. It's possible against like one of the bosses in Master. Maybe you'd have to hit them like one extra time, but even that, I don't think so. If they're below 18%, a medium attack is gonna kill them. The boss of a quest, you're fully charged up by the time you get there, or I mean, you don't have to be fully charged up, but even just having a charge, you know, like, yeah, I don't think Assassin's really gonna do much for you. So I would, I'd recommend greater strength. Shoot your landlord said it over buck saying, BG, the other day I was shopping for a suit and tie and the salesperson wouldn't stop hovering over me. I told him to get lost and he said, suit yourself. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Another one in Tom's army. Sigh, the way that you pronounce Pelon makes me cringe because you are not saying the word properly. I can't help it, Pixie Bell. This is all I know. I tried. Have you just been wiping your energy dump hole? What? With Biggie's wig fund money? What is there? Is there part 1 to this message? Or the clown wig too? Is that what you're talking about? Wait, when does this start? Last for skating thing, I read that. Or just throw a picture of Hector's Aegon in the next crystal opening instead of champ PNG. It's not a bad idea. I asked him, you know, I already asked him if it was okay if I used those pictures of him for a different video. Well, now I could tell you, I was going to use it for the, I think I already did mention it, but I was going to use it for the, when I was calling people out, the fixing my prestige video, the tournament one. I was gonna call him the fake Blue Man Group version of Aegon. But yeah, it really did not feel right. If I only used the picture of Hector and everyone else, I was just kind of implying some text. BG is sitting here grinding along with you, and as I was playing the Hulk, I wondered how in the hell does he not have insane damage via a rage mechanic that stacks? Rework in the making? Hulk already got reworked, so I don't think we're gonna see a rework from Hulk anytime soon. We may see more synergies. We just got a new synergy with him, one of these new champs, right? I'm not even sure which one, but I don't think he's gonna get a rework anytime soon. Could be wrong, but because he was one of the earlier champions to get one, I don't see it happening. Cloud of Contempt, send it over Buck. Cloud of Contempt, thank you very much. Where's your last? Where is it? You better not be joining in on these shenanigans, dude. Oh my god, you are joining in on those shenanigans. I don't see any last message. Why do you guys do this? What the hell, man? Make me search for your messages. Monsters. You're all monsters. What it do, sending over one of them Canadian bucks talking about a loony, quite possibly half a toonie, saying, yo, they made an emoji for Mephisto. It does look like Mephisto. You're right, dude. That is a Mephisto emoji. I'm trying to hover over it to see exactly what it says, but it doesn't tell me. Weird. But it does look like Mephisto. For sure. Also, just going back to one of your other ones, put a suit on when you fight for Sunspot. That would have been the perfect time to do it. That would have been the perfect time to put a suit on, since he's wearing one. Suit up for Sunspot. Maybe... Who's a really strong... Maybe I need to dress like the character in order to get them. So maybe I need to look like, you know, like the same cosplay thing that Hector did for Aegon. Or if I want to get Ghost, I'd have to look like Ghost. But that would be awkward because parts are a little bit different. If I look like Doom, I can get a bucket and just punch out some eye holes or something like that. Last Zarnian. Oh my goodness, dude. Are you joining in? Sending over a buck as well. See, the thing is, this is kind of typical for Last Zarnian, actually. This is when other people do it, it's just trolling. For Last Zarnian, it's just the Last Zarnian special. Yeah, there's no other message. How dare you? All of you should be ashamed of yourselves. But also thank you. Oh man. I mean, I want Warlock, so I could kind of turn myself into a robot. Maybe that'd be doable. Yo, BG, could use some advice. I just finished Act 4 and I have 4-star Dupe, Cap, Infinity, Undupe, Domino, Hyperion, Cap, Marvel, and a 5-star Namor. Which will help most for Act 5. Let me see. 4-star Dupe, Cap, Infinity, Undupe, Domino, Hyperion, Cap, Marvel, 5-star Namor. Namor, I would say, might only really help you if he's awakened in high Sig level. I don't know. I mean, he could still be useful. He does so much damage that he could just power through certain fights that heal. But it's probably easier to go with one of the other champions. It does get tough to use 4-star champions in Act 5 even. So I'm almost hesitant here to tell you to go all in on too many of these champions, but you do have some good ones. I think dude, I don't even know. I keep wanting to recommend certain champs, but all four of those, all four of the 4-stars that you mentioned, Cap, Infinity, Domino, Hyperion, and Cap Marvel, they're all good champs. I would say maybe just diversify the class rank ups a little bit, just because in Act 5 there some of the nodes work by class advantage or disadvantage, the power of the degen from them. And then also in Act 5.3, you want to kind of stick to certain class types for the quest that you're in. So I would pick I would go with Cap, Domino, and then one of those cosmic champions, either Hype or Cap Marvel. And as I was mentioning earlier today, that's really a personal preference between those two. I think I personally prefer Hyperion, and especially if you don't have Nick Fury to back Cap Marvel up, it's probably the recommended way to go. But if you do like Cap Marvel, if you do have the Nick Fury synergy and stuff like that, she's a beast. But yeah, man, I think that's what I would do. I don't think I would rank up Namor yet. He's gonna be amazing one day, but I think I would go with the 4-stars for now. And just kind of evenly take them up. Order doesn't matter a whole lot. They're all so good. Just take a printed photo on an 8x11 paper of the champ PNG, cut out eye holes, and tape it on forehead. Star, you're a genius. I do need a printer, but I like this idea a lot. I feel like I could do that. I'm not doubting you, Paylone. Are you sure I should drop precision and not cruelty? Thought precision was the crit chance and cruelty was bonus crit damage. Yeah, we'll go check it out in a sec. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and you just sent over super chat too. I didn't even see that till after I read the message. But thank you, dude. Let's go take a look. We'll break it all down. Okay, so starting with the masteries themselves. You are correct. Precision is the crit chance. It increases the chance for you to land a critical hit. Cruelty increases your damage upon landing a critical hit. So, if we take a look at Corvus, and give me a second to find it in his abilities here. Here we go. In this top bullet point on the screen, it basically says that he has guaranteed critical hits with his glaive as long as glaive immunity is active, and he does not crit if he doesn't have glaives. Yeah, the third bullet point says that he cannot inflict critical hits. So it's all or nothing. There is no chance to increase. You are either landing a critical hit when you have the glaive charges, except on your first light attack, or you're not landing a critical hit at all. Because it's guaranteed, you don't need to increase the chance of it. You just need to increase the damage when you do crit. Now, here's the thing about Corvus. Where does it say? Okay, so Corvus, he gains an absurd amount of crit damage rating when completing his missions. So eventually, you get so much of it. Honestly, after like 2, you wouldn't really feel the difference. You wouldn't notice the difference in having the cruelty mastery. But before you get those 2, the cruelty is great to have because you need some way to amplify this guy's damage. So yeah, I don't know if I did a good enough job explaining this, but that's the way it works. Is this guy has guaranteed crits. You already have a 100% chance. So there is no way for a mastery like precision to increase that chance. It's not going to go above 100%. Yeah. I hope that helps. Let me check on Alliance Quest. I think the person probably sleeping right now. Yeah, okay. I'll have to just double check that. Good morning, BG. Live stream that's actually live. Didn't get a notification. Usually get that hours later. Yeah, man, that's YouTube for you. But welcome. Just back from the midnight Taco Bell run. Angelo, nice, dude. I've done many of those in my life. Dude, it's been so long since I had Taco Bell, though. But I used to live there. Snap Starfighters in chat. Put shirt and pants back on. Wow. So you had a tie on, but you... That's it? ABG, have 5-star Unawakened Mojo and Cap Marvel movie and an Awakened Hulk. My question for you is, what champion should I take to rank 3 first? I would go with Cap Marvel movie. That's going to be the way to go. Out of those champions, usually my answers are all like, it depends, and personal preference, this and that. But in this case, I think it's pretty cut and dry. Cap Marvel movie is just the best champ out of all those. Mojo's great, but his damage output without being awakened is not so great, and that's one of the things that he's kind of excels at. He doesn't have too much else for utility. He's got a little bit, but anyway. And then Hulk is just honestly not that good of a champion. He's not that bad early on, but you outgrow Hulk, and yeah, Cap Marvel is the way to go. After your tangents, everyone is sleeping. Pixie Bell, you're all welcome. People got to pay lots of money usually to get like sleep medication and stuff like that, you know. A bad BG, I got them mixed up while bouncing back and forth. No worries, dude. No worries at all. Sasquatch Synergy makes Hulk OP against Recharge Node. What does it Synergy do again? Does it give him additional like stun chance or something? Let's go find out, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Hulk Synergy Sassy. While a Fury buff is active, the opponent's ability accuracy is reduced by 150%. This effect lingers for 0.2 seconds after Fury expiry. Aha, okay. Yeah. Definitely pretty useful at times. Jack sent it over another 5 saying, hey BG, can you give us a tangent on Hela? Wouldn't she work for your Abyss runs? Ooh, I can give you a tangent, but it's not going to be a positive one. So, if you're a fan of Hela, brace yourself. I'm sorry. I want to apologize in advance here. So, all right, Hela. Some of you guys might have seen some crazy videos with Hela where she can build up and potentially out damage like any champion in the game. It's crazy how much damage she can really do. But the play style is incredibly impractical. It's just not. It can make for a good like highlight video. And whenever I watch, like oh man, I can't remember his name now. I think it's Scott something, right? Ah crap, well maybe I shouldn't have called him out directly. But I remember he was like it's too late now. Scott, I'm sorry for listening to this. I remember he was huge on Hela. I think he was like one of the first people to really show Hela's potential or something like that. And there was also video, like there's videos in like Realm of Legends, some early fights in Labyrinth of Legends, like against Star-Lord, and it's all super impressive stuff. You can tell when watching it, it doesn't really translate to more difficult fights like Alliance War. And when watching Hela being played in Alliance War by the very best Hela users in the community, it's a struggle to even get up to like a normal amount of damage, and it's just not really possible to play the same way that you would when making like a highlight video showing off a unique way to play type of thing. And Abyss is more difficult. It has these fights that are just, you know, more involved. They're not even like, a lot of them aren't super crazy involved the same way that you'd find in like Act 6, but they're still involved enough. They're still different enough than the average fight that they're not really gonna have a good time using Hela there. I don't think, at least. I also really just don't like playing the champion, period. Feels very clunky to me. The double mediums, almost any champion in this game that has a double medium, they just don't feel right to me. And yeah, she's no exception to that. No, I'm not a fan of Hela, just looking at options for my future runs. Okay. All right, good. Well, I'm sure I heard somebody's Felix Zitty here who does like Hela. I'm sure there's at least one or two Hela fans in here, but yeah, man, that's kind of what it comes down to. I could maybe say a little bit more, but that's the gist of it, is just that it's an impractical play style. And it's fun to do that stuff sometimes, but not in the Abyss. There were people who used Hela for Labyrinth. I'm pretty sure Drop Faith someone used to be in here all the time. I'm pretty sure that's who they used for a path in Labyrinth. And I think they said like it started out great and then just was not a good time as they kept going through the Labyrinth and stuff like that. Something like that, something to that effect. Jack sent over another 5. Thank you, dude. Very generous of you. 2 hours later, BG still tangenting. Fits. I know nothing else. That was a perfect blend of tangent yet informational input or informative input. Also have Awakened 5-star Aegon and 6-star Aegon. Oh, well, dude, there you go. And units, come on, 225 me. Yes. All right, we're gonna pop open another, see if we can keep it going. But yeah, dude, if you already have Aegon, I mean, he's the king. He was built for that type of content. You cannot do every single fight with Aegon, as you're probably already aware. You're gonna have to have some other champs in there to handle certain fights, but for the main clearing champion and the champion that's going to take out the collector at the end of it and all that, yeah, man, it's the Aegon show. How much would it cost for you to carry me through Act 5? Yeah, it doesn't work like that in this game. You can't team up. And if you're asking for me to go on your account, well, that's against the terms of service, and that could potentially get you banned, get me banned. And generally, I recommend staying away from that stuff. You'll see some people advertise it, and people have gotten banned from it. They'll tell you that's all BS, and it's a lie, and they only got banned because they were using cheating programs and this and that, and some of that might be true, but people have certainly gotten banned. That's all I know. Here's what happens a lot. If someone else goes on your account, think about it like this. Let's say you know you can get banned for cheating in this game, right? For like downloading some hack where you just, a single hit gets through an enemy, right? Yeah, I'm gonna spin another one. Say you know you can get banned for something like that, right? So you don't do it because you don't want to lose your account. But what if you were someone who offers these types of services? Hey, I'll play through this area of the game for you and all this. It's not their account. They only care enough for you to not get banned until that check clears, which, you know, is probably just directly deposited into their PayPal account or something. And for them to complete that job much quicker by using some of these tools, that's what people do. Not to mention, again, sometimes Kabam just will ban for that stuff, even if there is no cheating software being used. Ah, come on. I thought I was going to roll one more over. Son of a... Okay, I am not going to pick up another one of those. And I would have gotten my last red if it wasn't for these meddling tangents. What? What are we talking about here, Hunter? Tenjutsu oh plenty? What? Last two, Baldy. You will laugh, maybe. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna laugh. What is this? Riding a bicycle to Taco Bell, eating in, then riding back home. Almost as dangerous as fighting a bear with a pool noodle. That's why they make drainage ditches on the side of the road. Not for the rain, but for those poor souls who find themselves in unsavory predicaments. I've used those before. Okay, on that note, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Normal time. Dude, let me tell you, man. I have been in those situations. And they're funny after the fact. But it's traumatizing. It is completely traumatizing when you're going through it. I want my $2. Dude, the Better Off Dead reference there. I love that movie. $2. Okay. Considering the bag story. Let's not get into the... No, let's not. Okay, let's just find the egg and call it a night before any other stories are shared. I feel like that's the best thing to do right now. There we go. Bye, BG. I will be here tomorrow. Sounds good, man. So will I. No daytime streams tomorrow, but soon. Soon we'll be back to Variant 5. And yeah, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jack, thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. All you trolls sending over the read last buck with no actual read last. Shame on you, but still thank you. And thank you everyone else as well. Definitely appreciate all the support as always, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.